Good morning, good people. Welcome to another episode of What's Up Wednesdays. This here is a wiring diagram that was drawn up by Nate Yarborough over there at exploreslife.com. He's an engineer and he's kind of got this stuff figured out. So I've been consulting with him about wiring my components together, and this is the plan that he and I worked up together. And so anyway, I obviously got notes on it, but this is what I'm planning to do. And this is taxing my brain. This is, I've never done this before. And so this is complicated stuff for me. So I'm kind of learning by doing. What I plan to do here is mock up my components, and I'm going to actually just take a pen here and draw, the wires that connect all of the components together in my system. And you can see I started here and it just hurts my brain. I have to stop and think about this and make this look like this. So I got my colored pens, got all the components here, my inverter, my battery to battery charger, my solar charger, fuse box for DC, my cutoff switch, a shunt, and some bus bars. That's kind of guts of the system. So I'm not going to talk about all this right now. I need to get this figured out, and I'm going to just mumble on if I try to do that. What I'm going to do instead here is see if we can learn a skill that is going to be necessary for me to develop. And it entails putting these copper lugs, crimping them onto wire. In this case, it's large wire. This here is 1/0 wire is the gauge of it, and you can see it is thick. It's pretty flexible. This is welding cable and it's good stuff, but it is hard to work with, and so you can't make really tight bends with it. So connecting it to the components, you need a wire lug like this, and I bought a couple of these tools here on Amazon, and let's see if we can make this work. So these are cutters for the cable, and they've got to be really sharp because we're cutting through a lot. Let's see how well they work, shall we? So, ooh, man, that is nice. Well, look at that. That is square. Okay, I can live with that. These, yeah. Thank you, China. So then I got to strip back a little bit of the insulation here, and the amount of insulation I need to strip back is the depth of the lug. So I'm going to strip it back to right there. I probably should put a line on there, but I'm just going to keep going here. So it's pretty tough stuff, which is good, because you want it to be durable. Oh, might be getting out of the camera range there. So you want to be careful not to cut the cables underneath there, and try to cut it square. There we go. Okay, I can do better than that, but this is just kind of a test here. So you don't want to have little renegade wires popping off and going outside of the lug. You want to capture all of those in there. Look at that. There's one trying to get away right there. So this stranded wire is a little tricky. Maybe I'll twist it just a little bit. Insert that fully in there. Capture all of those. Okay, got it. Now, this is super cool. Got these crimpers that are adjustable. You can rotate these to any size lug. So I've got it on the 1/0 setting, and we'll try this. Make sure that's all the way engaged. And then put some pressure on it. I hope you can see this. Okay, and then I think I need to go all the way close. Ah, nope, don't do that, Jim. Don't do that. I'll wait till we go. Like I said, we're learning this together, right? Oh, man. Okay. Let's try that again. So that's note to self. Keep pressure on that wire. And then we're going to crimp it all the way down until it cams out, like so. And open her up all the way. And that is the result. You can see I got a couple of stray strands. That's not good. So I got some working to do, but that is a nice, it did capture that. And I think I might even crimp it once more right down there. So, but I think that's a win. I got a couple of fine tuning techniques, but this is going to work. So anyway, thanks for learning with me.